Movies made famous, guys. Shane going across the line. Oh my God! A spear!
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications. And once you're done, leave a comment down below and I just might end up responding. The WWE experiences fuck-ups in way more ways than most companies. Seriously, think about it. Between production errors, missed spots, straight-up botches, bad writing, jumping the shark on wrestlers, completely wasting wrestlers, and countless other variations of the phrase, WWE's take on professional wrestling seems to have the most possible issues available out of every form of entertainment going on in live television today. And damn does it make my job funnier. I'm D Wicket and these are 10 recent WWE bloopers. Bloopers? I'm D Wicket and these are 10 recent WWE bloopers that you might have missed. Number 10, Sasha's table problems. Alright, why can't the boss properly get the table spots right? Don't get me wrong, Sasha Banks is probably my favorite female wrestler going today. She's great to watch in the ring, the best female heel of this generation when used properly, and a constant disappointment to see being used so not properly. While we get a taste of what could have been when she started bitching it up to Rousey before eating another loss, maybe it's moments like these that have stopped her from reclaiming her true heights. In the same Hell in a Cell match against Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks was thrown onto a table at least 4, maybe 5 times at an awkward angle that leads to the table, just completely no-selling and absolutely refusing to break. If that wasn't bad enough, Sasha also took a really nice looking powerbomb at an announcer's desk. It could not have busted that table open in a more kayfabe shattering way. Like seriously. We aren't supposed to know how measly those fucking tables are. We're supposed to think there's a whole ass table underneath that, not just like an inch worth of cardboard. Jesus Christ.
Sasha's in trouble. Charlotte's got Sasha. Sasha trying to fall out of this. Oh, through a table.
Number 9, that spear. Survivor Series 2016 saw a literal fucking death. A lot of people remember this moment, but you might not remember just how severe it was. During the 5-on-5 men's elimination Survivor Series Classic, whatever the fuck they call those matches, Shane goes for a coast-to-coast on Roman Reigns before eating the most shit I've ever seen Shane eat, and that dude dropped off Hell in a Cell. Within seconds, the coast-to-coast turned into a mid-air spear by Reigns, and if his face didn't give it away, Shane was not okay. How not okay was he though? How about severely fucking concussed and nearly retiring from professional wrestling not okay? It's odd that the career of a man who made a name jumping off of really tall things nearly died performing such a small drop that he's done countless times.
Shane going across the line. Oh my God! A spear! Roman Reigns eliminates Shane McMahon.
Number 8, Lights Out Pre-Show. On an edition of the Monday Night Raw Pre-Show, which I didn't know was a thing and will literally never ever receive live viewership from me, an incident took place where the very first of those aforementioned fuck-ups from earlier, the production error, took place. While host Charlie Caruso, Charlie Carucci, Carousel, Casserole, I don't know who that is, and honestly she isn't important. Pretend I didn't say hosts. While host Booker T and woman sitting to the right of him did their thing, the lights suddenly cut out, which led to much confusion, hysteria, and a genuinely funny off-the-cuff joke about it being the return of the fucking boogeyman. Number 7, Foley's dentures. It's kind of weird to think about how Shane McMahon flew off Hell in a Cell like just under 3 years ago, while Mick Foley's fall from the same spot was over 2 decades ago. Is it not crazy to anyone else? Shane doing that just makes sense in my head because he's Shane, but Mick Foley doing that, it's been 21 years and Jesus fucking Christ, I still can't believe that he did that, especially given the fact that he's actually alive after all that time. That kind of boosts the inability to process things. Props to the man. I would not have lived if I was living his life. I would have died. But unfortunately, it's not all high praise and happiness for the man. Doing that shit leaves serious consequences in your future, like not having a normal pair of teeth heading towards the later years of your life, which leads to having dentures. And unfortunately for Foley, dentures don't mix very well with promos.
He's not a competitor. He's not an entertainer. He's not a wrestler. He's a monster. He will destroy it. You want to...
Number 6, METALIK versus TJP. I'd like for anyone who has a Mauro Ranallo level of professional wrestling move knowledge or higher to please try and justify just what the fuck is actually happening here. Spoiler alert, you can't, because I've watched this clip at least 30 times now, and I have no idea what's going on. I can like vaguely make out like 2, maybe 3 things they were trying to go for, but like I'm just really confused.
Who comes in and TJP catching METALIK, and METALIK a gutbuster. Into the cover goes TJP.
Number 5, the Royal Transport. This one's just silly. Alright, let's take a break from bullying TJP and appreciate the small things in wrestling. Alright, let's appreciate what we've got. For example, the 2017 Royal Rumble, a solid rumble. It took place in the massive Alamo Dome, so to accommodate for the larger wrestlers having to make their way down the extensively long ramps, something of a buggy, a transport system, if you will, was brought out for the bigger wrestlers, your Big Shows, your Big E's, your Big Little Caesar supporter Mark Henrys, all the big guys, no Ryback, unfortunately. Number 4, Roman cracks. Look, if we got caught in a headlock from Kevin Owens while he was spewing out his usual fan berating at a live audience, especially during a house show like this match took place, we probably would be laughing our asses off too. But Mr. Roman Reigns, Mr. Big Dog, you should have more professionalism than to find amusement from a heel insulting the innocent fans. Roman Reigns is either a kayfabe breaker like that announcer's desk from earlier, or he's been a heel in disguise for years. Nah, but seriously, like, I can't blame him for cracking. It's Kevin Owens. He's the funniest fucking dude on the earth.
So I got 35K just in royalty.
Number 3, Finn Balor slips. What's up with wrestlers botching moves they normally have no issue with during these men's 10-man ultimate brand supremacy clashings of the year? As I shall now declare it, put that on a fucking Survivor Series poster, Vince. I'll be waiting for my check. But seriously, first it's Shane, and now we have Finn, who screws up a much simpler move in my opinion. Finn goes for a simple stomp to the chest of Miz off the ground, yet completely loses his footing, finds himself fumbling around before slipping to the ground over the Miz. I wouldn't have such a hard time watching this if it wasn't for the fact that his finisher is the coup de grace. It's like the exact same fucking move, just like 2 feet higher. It's his finisher. Look, I know it's different. Normally he falls to the ground anyway because he's got extra height. Normally he hits a different spot, yada yada yada. Alright, this one's going to end up chalking up to personal preference. Just let me have this one because it's still funny to watch either way.
He can't control his own show, and he's going to control these personalities. I don't know. It's wishful thinking. Stop that Balor now. Do something.
Number 2, Brie Bella cannot dive. It's like genuinely bizarre that the greatest suicide diver of the last decade is somehow married to the worst one. While Daniel Bryan knows how to perfectly execute this move, surprisingly it never giving him one of his many concussions, Brie just can't seem to nail it. During the Bella's little spaz back wrestling last year, she tried it 2 consecutive weeks in a row, and well, 2 consecutive weeks in a row, you can see for yourself how it ended up going. All I'm saying is that if Birdie ends up ever getting into the ring, I'm very interested to see how she'll end up launching herself out of it.
Spectre that is the 3rd member of the... Whoa, no! Suicide dive by Brie Bella!
And number 1, this one's dumb, Stephanie's Google entrance. For a company that sinks millions upon millions into the entertainment aspect of their sports entertainment broadcast, you'd think even the possibility for kinks like these to still be popping up couldn't be there. But technology be damned. Somehow, we'll always end up getting at least one of these a year. An instance of an image on the Titantron just being completely wrong. We've seen the Titantron off-centered. We've seen the wrong names being displayed. We've seen the wrong music being played. But this one is my new favorite. As Stephanie McMahon's entrance hits, a fucking Google search bar pops up. Like, truly, literally, honestly, how? And those are 10 recent WWE bloopers that you might have missed. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments down below after liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and notifications-ing that bell.